Drivin Ivan here, and here is the Amelia 2026 beautiful Shelby Cobra right here, the street version. I'm going to show you every single car today. Wow, I'm going to walk you around. You're going to be my car buddy. We're going to look at the cars, talk about the cars, and there you go. Smash that like button, subscribe. Really helps me out with the algorithm. Buy me a coffee if you like the content. Here we go in this Drivin Ivan 2026 video, and we are off and running, and that music in the background is great, but I hope it's not messing with my show here. Anyway, these are the Shelby Cobras all lined up, and look at that. So cool, huh? I'm not sure about that music or why they'd have it blaring so much, but they do. 1963 289 Cobra Competition Roadster. Look at this one. Looks like a barn find. Probably is a barn find. And yeah, there you go. Another 289. This one's from 1965. May as well go in here and show you the shell. Look at that. How cool is that? It's cool. All right. Keep on going. Without love, where would you be right now? A Curie 55. So this is a 65 Obra 427 Competition Roadster. And here we go. Off to the races. Here we are. There we go. GT40. And very impressive class here. Got some information on this one on the ground for some reason. Not sure, but I think the judges were just walking by actually. Getting an early start in this class. This I think is a classic blue and white racing stripes. Super cool, and yeah, this is the one so far. It's a lightweight prototype too. That makes it awesome. By the way, do watch my interview with Pete Brock in front of the real Cobra Daytona that he helped design and build with Carroll Shelby. I actually met Carroll Shelby back in the day. I guess I could tell you the story. It was for that historic vehicle registry. They had a whole bunch of Cobras. The white street version of the Cobra, like the first one I started with. And, well, he had his handler with him. He was basically blind at the end of his life. And I wanted to get his autograph. I had brought a picture of him in his car, of course. And his handler was like, oh, no, he doesn't sign. He only signs for kids now. And, well, Carroll Shelby was very nice. He heard this commotion, and he went ahead and signed my picture of him and also took a picture with me. And one of my friends too, my car buddies. So there you go. Carroll Shelby, all around nice guy and legendary car builder and chili maker as well. Well, this class is hypercars, and if you've seen my latest videos from the Moda Miami and the Miami Concours, then you'll know that this is a Hennessy. That's right, American-made Venom 5 F5 Revolution Roadster, that is. A lot of carbon fiber on this puppy. That one's a beauty, this Bugatti right here, and yeah, has the familiar Bugatti grille. Mistral, they're calling that. Of course, there is a Maserati Mistral. Maybe there'll be one on the show field today. I know there's going to be a Ghibli. This one's absolutely beautiful, though. Look at that. Mistral right in the lights on the seats, and that beautiful two-tone blue. A Ettore Bugatti was a legend in his time. And even his factory was exquisitely furnished with brass and wood. He was a very fine engineer, and he even made hyper-fast trains. And those trains were so good that they actually shook the train station. They had a slight problem. It was too powerful and shook the whole train station and broke all the delicate glass and chandeliers and things like that. So never went into production. But true story. Anyway, kind of crazy, huh? Wow. Look at this one. Looks like a Speedtail McLaren, but no, it is not a Speedtail McLaren. It is actually a Lamborghini Essence SZV12, apparently. Wow. How about that? From 2021, who knew? People dressed to the nines today for this show. Scissor doors, of course. Do watch my tour of Lamborghini in 1999 with Lamborghini test driver Valentino Balboni. He gave me a private tour of the museum back then. It is on YouTube. I also tell you the truth about driving the Countach. That's a great video. And I actually interviewed, well, I'll get to that in a second. But this is, don't pronounce the C. This is a zinger, they call it. It's a tandem car. It's actually a hybrid like your Prius would be. It's got hybrid batteries to keep the engines going, and it is extremely fast. Actually, it's 0 to 60 in the 2s, well into the 200 mile per hour range. It broke 5 track records in 5 days, I think, a while back. So they're really trying to be the supercar of hybrids, and yeah, it's pretty incredible, huh? The VMAX, it says. But yeah, the hypercars all lined up here, and the last one, Pagani, and I show you the Pagani factory in Italy. It's just down the road from Lamborghini. Santa Gata Bolognese is the town. And this is, as I remember, I drove it like 20 minutes. I was driving Alpha 146 in Tuscany. I have a beautiful review of that one. Definitely worth watching. Okay, next class. Okay, more icons of Carroll Shelby. This one, the Ford Mustang GT 350 Shelby. And pretty cool in green. Not the most common color, maybe. Green with white stripes, looking good here. And manual transmission, of course. As I remember, the clutch has a pretty far travel, doesn't it, in these? Yeah, the clutch pedal. I remember driving a non-Shelby version of this back then, and I was surprised how far the clutch travel was. But incredible cars. One of the most desirable Mustangs out there. GT 500 KR, super fast. Now, Jim Morrison was given a similar car when the Doors album originally sold 1 million copies, and he was legendary for leaving that car all over the place, crashing it. But yeah, he had a Mustang GT back then, and this one is the Hertz rental version, the GT 350H. So there you go, black with gold stripes. That's how you tell. And yeah, you could actually rent this back in the day. The judges are scrutinizing the car as we speak, so I'll leave them to it, and we'll get on to this next one. 1967 Shelby GT 500. And yeah, this is kind of the reverse of what Jim Morrison got. His was blue with white, but this one's all white, actually. That's pretty cool and pretty rare, I would say. Another GT 500. Look at these scoops everywhere. How cool is that? It is cool, I think. Amelia Island here, all the cars. I'm showing you every one of them. Can you believe it? Look at this crowded field, but we'll get through it. And I'm going to try to get through it a little quicker than I usually do. I always say that, but this is the year. I'm going to do a quick, nice video of every single car. Have you subscribed yet and smashed the like button? Are you liking this? Hey, buy me a coffee. Why not? The link will be below. Also, a lot of other links to car reviews I've done. I just reviewed the Ferrari 812 GTS. I review a Mustang Bullet. I review a Factory 5 Shelby Cobra. And again, that video with Pete Brock is quite cool. You should watch that one. He was really great at explaining the car and what he did to it, and had, you know, stories with Carroll Shelby, of course, as a subject. GT 350. GT 500. I'm liking this one, looking pretty stock, the GT 350 here. This is the one, I would say. This is the one. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Yeah. All right. Got a hot rod here. These are Chip Foose Creations as we move into the next class. Chip Foose Creations. He's probably walking around here somewhere. But yeah, look at that. You've seen that show, right? Of course you have. Well, here we go with a bunch of Chip Foose Creations. I like that one. Beautiful. Wow. Lincoln Continental, spare tire, molded in back there. Ooh, the next one's stunning. Look at that. These are all stunning. Let's face it, Chip Foose is a master builder, and it shows in every car he creates, right? All right, this is the one I was drooling over. Stunning. The Marcel. It is called the Marcel. What do you think? Me likey. Looks like Ferrari race car in the day. Looks like a little bit like the Mercedes. but it is in that period, 1959 Marcel. And it is, yeah, just kind of taking it all in. It's beautiful. Taking it all in with you guys. What do you think? Beautiful, simplistic, streamlined, very racy. I say yes. That's what I say. Absolutely incredible. All right, look at this one. Impression. Just kind of impersonating those great hot rods of a certain era. And that certain era is, I guess, the 30s. Supposed to be a 1936 Ford Roadster. Wow. PT Cruiser? No. I actually have a pretty cool 420 horsepower PT Cruiser. Check that one out. Just search Drivin Ivan in any car, including that one. And man, that thing was fast. Crazy car that I owned, two-tone blue. This one, the Chevrolet Master from 1935. Get you on into the interior here. Wow. Looking good. Cadillac here. All right. Looking good. 1939 Cadillac 60 Special. And this class is pony cars, and here we go. Firebird from, what is it? 1969. Nice. Got the 400. And I guess we can show you the window sticker here. Very clean example. Look at that. All right. You can pause right there and check it out if you want. This next car, now this is the Plymouth Barracuda. Reminds me of my mom's 66 Dodge Dart convertible. 64 this one, and I'm sure the seats are kind of the same, the handle, everything. Well, not the dash so much. Steering wheel pretty much identical, but yeah, I used to drive that a lot. Look at that, fold down seats in the back. This thing was about as cool as it could get, and you know, it's before they got fast. It is a Plymouth Barracuda, but maybe like a slant 6 type engine in there, but what's it say? It says V8. No, it's not a slant 6 in this one. It had all the power. But the stock version would have had that. And that was a great little engine. The car was so light that it would be blown around on bridges, I remember. 1970 Pontiac Trans Am here. And it was later in the 70s when Smokey and the Bandit came out and made this car super iconic. Ram Air 4, beautiful blue interior. Wow, looking good. Now you had the AMX and you had the AMX Javelin. The AMX only had two seats, and the Javelin had 4 seats. But this is the sportier version, the AMX, and in this lime green color, it's pretty cool. I always say if you want to see a couple more of these, watch my Long Beach Cars and Coffee. I think it was in California. There was 2 fine examples of AMXs out there. This one from 1969. Got some build things in there, and as we'll take a look. A lot of people have really great documentation with their cars, like that window sticker. 390 here, all sorts of stuff in the trunk here, and yeah, pretty cool. Okay, on to this Mustang here. Beautiful blue tone and blue green. Not sure what you call the color. You could probably pause this and find out. Nice looking color though. Battery in the back to balance and weight it out. Wow. Hearst shifter, white seats. That's pretty cool. Boss 429. And here we go. Another beautiful Plymouth. This one a Barracuda 1970 Plymouth. See how much more aggressive this one is? But yeah, I really like those earlier cars. I do. And oh, you're good. And yeah, seatbelts laid out across the car there. CUDA AAR. It's pretty cool. All right, New Jersey historic. This car came a long way, didn't it? Wow, it's pretty cool. See it later on Drivin Ivan. 1966 maybe, 65. Ford Mustang, 289 probably if it's here. Yeah, 64. That would be the first year. See, thought it was a 65 or 66. Red line wheels, white with a white top and blue interior. She's a beauty. 8-track. Did you see that 8-track player in there? And look, they've got another AMX that the judges are scrutinizing at this time. They're pouring over this, what is that? Wow. 71 AMX Javelin. And there you go. That's the one with the back seats that I was talking about. I guess I'll get in there and show you after I show you the engine there. Yeah. Super cool. And corduroy seats, honestly. Cool orange color, but yeah, AMX Javelin versus the actual AMX. European post-war luxury, yes sir. So there you go, starting with a 1952 Mercedes-Benz 220 Cabriolet A. And they're going over this Jaguar right now. It's a Mark 7, I believe. I'll leave them to that and walk around this Mercedes. Come show you the back end of that Jaguar. British people always make fun of how Americans say it's mostly like Jaguar. I think they say more like Jaguar. It's Jaguar. But however you say it, they're great cars. I bought the cheapest supercharged Jag. It's probably one of my most popular videos on YouTube. Look at that. You need the tool case. I gotta say, I bought that one. I bought the cheapest supercharged Jag, and you know, it had some suspension issues, but I fixed it. I also had an X-Type wagon. Great cars. And you know, I reviewed the E-Type. That's a beautiful video. Check that one out. Enzo Ferrari called the E-Type the most beautiful car in the world, but all these Jags are beautiful. Look at these tires and the white walls. It's just beautiful. 1952 Mark 7. On to this roller, Rolls Royce, and look at the back there. Silver Cloud 1 from 1958. The beautiful Rolls Royce grille. This was luxury. This was living. Absolutely. Look at that. Oh. Landaulet, whatever they call this. It's awesome. Champagne, or what do we got back there? Snifters, all sorts of cool stuff going on with this one, huh? Beautiful cars, and supreme luxury also. There you go. What else are we looking at here? 1950 Rolls Royce Silver Dawn Drophead Coupe. Lovely. Well-worn seats. Nice to see them used. Not restored to such a crazy level, but still in fine, beautiful shape. Look at this detail in here. That's probably for removing, who knows, oil filter? I don't know. Lug nuts. A little big. But you know, maybe they have one huge lug nut in the middle. I think they do actually. So there you go. That's the mystery solved. 300S here, Mercedes. Wow. That's a beautiful two-tone blue there, is it not? Ooh. Stunning, I would say. Absolutely stunning. That is nice. Okay, so this is the 1952 Mercedes 300S, as I said. And then, yeah, I'm really digging this one. This is a stunner. Absolutely stunning. 1957 Bentley S1. And then over here to the Renault Frégate. I forgot. Je ne sais pas. But it's a Renault, and it's gorgeous, actually. Different styling than the other British cars around it, but kind of French. Not sure. Yeah, it's just stands out, you know, just a different style than those. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. Pretty cool, huh? Now this is European muscle, and yesterday at the Concours De Lemons / the Kickoff car show. I showed you every car, but I also showed you an Apollo 7. Similar to this one, Intermechanica. They built it with that and with a, American horsepower, basically. 1971 Intermechanica, built to look like the classic Ferraris of the 60s. And I think it does a pretty good job. American muscle. Looks like a Corvette. Maybe, what do they call that? T10 shifter. Same that was in the Bizzarini 5300 GT Strada that I just recently reviewed. And, well, that's just gorgeous, isn't it?
Wow, that's almost sacrilegious.
Yeah, and this one is Momo Mirage from 1973. Looks very similar to the Monteverde High Speed, actually, which I do review. I say it looks very much like that, but also like a little bit Maserati-ish. Stocky sides, I love it. I love this styling. What do you guys think? I'll show you it from the back too. Momo Mirage. You don't see one of these every day, do you? Facile Vega right there. I'll get to that in a second. Look at this. Kind of stunning, huh? Kind of cool. What do we think? I love it. Yeah. Facile Vega. And it's a, what's that say? HK 500? These are stunning cars. I've always wanted to review one, so if you've got one, let me know. But let me back up here and show you. It's a 1960 Facile Vega HK 500, as I said. What a beauty. Let me try to get you a dead-on look at the center here. Because it's just the dash is very, very cool. Not unlike a Benz or a Roller, but it's got its own style. Now here we come to this absolute beauty, the Isso Griffo. I guess that's as similar to the Bizzarini that you could get. Isso Griffo, and that was Renzo Revolta is building these cars. I tell the story of Ferrari and his feuds, and well, there's a lot of feuds, and Renzo Revolta is one of them. One of the guys that did have a feud with Ferrari, and he also created kind of the BMW Isetta. He used to sell it in Italy. He sold so many, in fact, that this is
Randy. Hi guys.
He
how you doing?
actually was able to build his Isso Revolta and also the Isso Griffo and all of these other cars. So they're doing some sort of tour. Now, speaking of the Bizzarini, yeah, this is like the one I reviewed. You'll notice it's a front engine, but the engine comes so far back that you need to get to this point to change the spark plugs. Basically, Corvette engine and transmission, the T10 here. I think it's called the T10. Correct me if I'm wrong. I know you guys will. But yes, search Drivin Ivan Bizzarini 5300 GT Strada for my full driving review. Just search Drivin Ivan in any car. But this was a crazy car to drive. Very cool. Bucket list car, certainly. Again, this is like 1968. This one's 67. And look how low slung it is. Look how incredible it is. Similar to the Isso Griffo, European styling, American engine. And then also the Di Tommaso Pantera, which I also reviewed. And the judges are currently scrutinizing this one. I'll step around them. Sorry, Mr. Osborne. Drivin Ivan here, just showing the engine in the car. Mr. Osborne had a beautiful Alpha video from the other day, and he loves the Alphas, but I hope he loves the Di Tommasos too, because this owner would certainly love a trophy. And this one looks pretty good. He knows what he's looking at. Yeah. Awesome. He's got to be one of the chief judges. He's one of those guys like me that's forgotten more about cars than most people know. And it's nice to see him out here judging. And there you go. So, there you have it. This class is quite cool. One of my favorites so far, right? Okay, it looks like we're in an older Mercedes-Benz class here. 500K from 1935. You can just tell by looking at the license plate, huh? This, a sporting car, so funny, but this, it's hard to explain to you how huge this car is. It is huge, let me tell you. Just very imposing. But you know, that was a sporting car back then. They were also large. The Bugatti Royale, a super large car, 1937, 540K. This one. Notice the suicide doors. They're called suicide doors because if you got into an accident and the door opened, it would drag you along. That is why they're called suicide doors, and that's why they were outlawed for many decades until Rolls-Royce came back and made it safe again with their engineering. Judges are going over this one, so he's going to open up the engine bay, and it is stunning in there. Look at that. I think it's cleaner than my kitchen. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Please note that, Judge. This is cleaner than Drivin Ivan's kitchen. Yeah, I would say so. I'm sure he was writing that down as we speak. But yeah, let the scrutineering and judging continue. I was actually a judge at the St. Pete Festival of Speed and the Naples Festival of Speed a couple of years ago. This one's gorgeous. Oh my. SSK Sport Roadster. This is the one, 1929. Now when you consider it's 1929, just look at this. Look at the style. Look at the swoopy design here. Step plate here. Right-hand drive. More controls than you probably know what to do with. Timing and things like that on the steering wheel itself. You were a driver back then. That's one of the reasons why people had, you know, chauffeurs and drivers, because it was complicated to drive these vehicles back then. It was actually complicated. That is gorgeous though, huh? I think that's the most beautiful old car we've seen so far. This one, Mercedes-Benz 630K from 1927. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Get you inside this one. Looks like it has a ribbon here. Congratulations to this car. It's beautiful. The judges liked it. And I don't know why they wouldn't like it, because it is absolutely stunning. Mercedes-Benz 540K, 1936. Okay, the crowds have arrived, and this is American Limited Production, 1941 Nash Ambassador 6. And look, it even says so on the engine. How about that? Nash 6, get you in here. Nice. I think to show you the shape, though, I got to come on this side. Yeah, there you go. It's beautiful, huh? Beautiful. Okay, onward we go. And what are we looking at here? We are looking at a Speedster, Studebaker Speedster 2 with the fins, with the blue two-tone, with the lighter kind of silver blue. Wow, white seats. They really knew how to deck out a car back then, didn't they? See the roll-up windows and the door handles? Wow. Look at that. Little ventilation for you right there. That's your air conditioning. 1953 Studebaker Speedster 2. Stunning. Absolutely stunning. 56 Studebaker right here. The Golden Hawk from 1956, as I said. Yeah. Orange and white is the color combo on this one, and it looks good, doesn't it? Wow. The next car is something I really like. It's a Chrysler Super Dart 400. It looks like maybe a bit of Ghia styling, if I had to guess, but it doesn't say Ghia anywhere. Oh yeah, it does. It's a dual Ghia. I'm so sorry. See, I didn't even know that, but I could just tell it was Ghia. Now look at the fins on the back. Simply stunning. Black and almost a yellowish. Just beautiful. I don't know what you call it. The color. It's just incredible. I just want to sit here and stare at it. It's just stunning. So yes, the dual Ghia 400, Ghia, famous Italian styling house. All the fins that you could want. And okay, I'm moving on. This is probably the coolest old car I've seen now. Cadillac Eldorado from the Carolinas. Nice travel down here to Amelia Island, Florida. Not a bad drive. And this one shows lovely look at Biarritz Cadillac from 1957. Guma. And again, the dual Ghia Cadillac. It's all here, including this one, the 1952 Chrysler Ghia Styling Special. So more Ghia fun here. Carbon Ghia, yeah, same styling house. Carmen was the bodybuilder, Gia was the styling house. So yeah, that gives you an idea. Maybe a car that all of you will know, the Volkswagen Carmen Gia. But Gia bodied a lot of cool cars. Look at that, spare tire sitting out the back. They're calling it a Chrysler Special. But yeah, that's stunning. And here we go with the Lincoln Continental. Spare tire in the back. And bench seat. Nice. A little fancier, this one. I can smell the fine restoration in here. See, this is something you don't get when you're watching my video, but you can smell this car. It smells great. 1956 Continental Mark II, beautiful silvery shiny paint job, and then we get to this Dodge here, also with the fins, but it's pink, and it's a 1959 Custom Royal. You got to think that a very happy housewife would be driving this back in the day, most likely. But look at that interior. Kind of a cool interior. Wouldn't expect black and white kind of in the interior there. Look at the steering wheel. The horn there in the middle. That is awesome. Is it not? Wow. No tape deck in there at all. 500. And then finally here, last of this, no, there's a pink T-Bird also. Who could forget that one? I didn't see it there. This car's so big that I actually didn't see it. But this is actually a Packard 1946 Custom. And wow, huge. 1957 Ford Thunderbird. I think I know the owner. Think I know the owners. All right. Drivin Ivan here, liking your outfits, doing a video on every car. So tell me about your car. Tell me where you drove it from, or did you not drive it?
Well, we drove from the parking lot to here.
That's okay.
But we trailered it up from Lake Worth.
Okay.
But we trailered it down to Lake Worth from Voorhees, New Jersey.
Wow, cool. Do you drive it out in the street ever?
Oh, sure.
Good. I'm glad to hear that. It's got a rumble seat. They don't all have rumble seats, do they?
150 of them.
150 with rumble seats. There you go. The bird nest. Any other facts on this car besides its cool pink paint job?
Just that I put it together myself.
That's awesome. So I love pink cars. I have a pink, Drivin Ivan has a pink Citroen CX wagon. That's kind of a cool car. Yeah, search any car in Drivin Ivan, including this beautiful pink 1957 T-Bird. And have you smashed that like button and subscribed yet? I hope you have. Buy me a coffee if you like the content. Forgot to mention the best part, it's got pink fuzzy dice. Oh yeah. Well, this is the moment you've been waiting for, because we are at the Sleeve Valve Classics, I believe. Sleeve Valve Classics. That's cool. And this one is about as cool as they come. I don't even know what I'm looking at here because they don't tell me what it is. Oh my God. The judges know what it is because they're judging it.
What is that lamp then?
It's blowing out all sorts of smoke. Ooh. It's funny. But hey, car that old. By the way, this is a Avions Voisin. Avions Voisin. That's correct. Look at this beauty. Might be smoking a bit, but it's pretty.
Yeah, you got right. This one's on. Yep, you got these two work. You don't have anything back there? Okay.
Cairns Night, this one.
And no headlights.
I know I do, I just don't know how to turn it on.
He's working on it.
Yeah, there's one light. One light's on. The judges are really scrutinizing that car. Poor guy's all stressed out. These people get very, very stressed. There's the Haggerty tent. They sponsor this event now. It's called the Amelia, and it is quite an amazing car event. They do a good job of putting everything on, handling us media types, and it's a lot to organize one of these car shows. By the way, this is a Minerva 1928 AF, and this one, Daimler, yes, the same one associated with Mercedes, D15 Roadster, Pollyanna. Wow, that's a cool car. That's the prize seat back there. This one also has the rumble seat. Willie's Night. what does that say? 1930 64B. Looks like we might have some, I don't know, music or something shoppered in there. All sorts of people looking to market their wares out here. Chevrolet Corvette Stingray Coupe, and this one, the Aston Martin Vanquish S Volante. Just search Drivin Ivan in any car, including Corvette and Aston Martin. 2017 GT3 RS, and this beautiful 1964 Buick Riviera. These cars are absolutely stunning. I love them. Look at that. It's like a green with a kind of a blue-gray interior. Just absolutely a stunning car from every angle, and I'm gonna show it from back here because this is just a gorgeous car. Honestly, wow. One of my favorite American cars, the Buick Riviera. Stunning. Lee Francis, 1939. He's actually saying that Lotus is giving test drives of the Amira today. This is a 1939 Bugatti Type 57C, and the judges are scrutinizing it right now, so I'll show it to you from this side. Maybe I'll peek behind them and show you the engine as well. But,
dominated races worldwide in 1966. That same championship spirit
yes.
to the new Shelby 350 and Shelby Superbird displayed on the Concours.
The finest judges out here today in the world. Mr. Ken Gross is out here scrutineering this car right now. Beautiful Bugatti. He's a very, very nice man. Famous automotive publisher and writer. And there you go. His friend was a little testy, but this teardrop Bugatti is stunning. Look at it. Oh, mwah. Isn't it beautiful? Let me know in the comments. RAR 8 Type F. Beautiful car. See, I think this MG, I think I saw this yesterday at a show, but it's the MG PA 1934. There's also, I think there's a racing class that another friend of mine's MG is going to be in. Aston Martin 1934 1.5 liter Mark III. But yeah. Oh, it looks like there's a kids judging course going on here. How cool is that? Teaching the kids how to be Concours judges at Haggerty, and that's cool. Very nice. A lot of proud parents out here watching their kids learn how to judge, and yeah, it's an intense process. As I said, Drivin Ivan has done it. You got to look for certain criteria, and it takes years really to become an expert in these cars. 1931 Bentley 8 liter, and you know, a lot of the experts in these cars are really they're getting older, and it's you know, I wonder how much interest in these cars will remain. They're stunning, they're beautiful, but you know, as today goes, they're difficult to drive when you have to adjust the timing and things like that yourself while you're driving. You know, something you just got to get used to. And you know, of course, the judges have to know all these aspects. They have to know everything about these cars to be able to pick really what should be the winners. Yesterday, I reviewed a car that did not win at the Concours De Lemons, and I was a little bit peeved that car did not win, and some other different kind of category cars were winning, and I was like, what is going on here? But that's just the way it is. Bentley 4.25 liter. People just dressed to the nines today out here, and it's good to see it. Of course, the judges in their particular straw hat category, and Bentley here, 1929 4.5 liter. Very cool car indeed. These were really, really good race cars. The Bentley brothers were serious, and they used to win races back then. And here we are at pre-war American. Maybe you'll be hearing my voice, or maybe this song is so darn loud in the background that who knows. 1931 Packard 840, Packard 745 from 1930, and an Auburn here. Auburns are beautiful cars. There was one at Moda Miami as well. Looks a little bit like a Cord to me, and to my eye. I don't know what you guys think, but very large automobiles. Super cool. 1935, just a different era, and stunning cars. attracting a lot of attention over here. Judges are on this one right now. And let's see. (1930) Packard 7th Series. Look at this one, all in white. It is a Cord. 1929 Cord L28 convertible Phaeton sedan. Now the Cord I was referring to is like the 810. This is Cord City right here. I wonder if they have one. But 1930 Cord L29. I'll go ahead and show you the interior in this one. It's kind of super cool. Let's see. Very cushy seat there. Lots of controls to master, I'll tell you that much. Look at this. This would have been a car from way back in the day. There's a movie called Reincarnation of Peter Proud, and I love that movie. It has the Cord in it also as a star, the star car, shall we say. Wow, 1940 from Texas, this one. Everything's bigger in Texas, including this car. This car is bigger also. It is bigger. 1960 Packard, 1940 Packard 160. Sorry, a little friction with my diction there. Look at this one with the orange and black. It's LaSalle, and it is absolutely gorgeous. I will say it is a 1934 LaSalle, and get you on inside here where the orange and black theme carries over to the interior. Really pretty, right? I say so. Really nice looking. Very nice. Well, I can tell you that some of Drivin Ivan's favorite cars are over here, but we'll be getting there. Look, it's Revs Institute, and they got a cool car on display, don't they? Look at this. It's a number 31 Ballot Type 5.8 LC racing car. Looks not unlike a racing Bentley of the day or Bugatti, but it is stunning. Revs Institute, of course, is a fabulous museum in Collier County in Naples. They have one of the finest collections of automobiles ever, including Enzo Ferrari's Ferrari, which I show you on my channel. They have just stunning cars, as raced, as they won the race. They have a whole room full of racing Porsches. You have to go to Revs Institute if you are in the Naples area. Trust me, just do it. It's the Gordon Murray, kids. Listen to that. The Gordon Murray. I showed you this actually running earlier, but that's the Gordon Murray T50. You never know what you're going to see here walking around. There you go. We'll see this area later. And this is actually a car built by students, believe it or not, at I believe I don't know if it's a high school or a college, but it's awful cool, isn't it? SCAD. Yeah. I'm just kind of teasing this. I saw this in a line here. I'm still going to finish the older cars, but I had to come over and see this, and I can't wait to show you guys all these too. That's coming up. Yes, the SCAD Aether from 2024 is the official name of this car. Okay, and here we are with Horseless Carriage. Packard from, wow, 1903. It's an F. Packard F. And we have a Stanley CX. Wait, is that like my Citroen CX? I would say it is not. My Citroen CX is what I call my Barbie dream wagon. You heard me talking about that before. Riker Electric, that's right. Electrics were really actually quite popular vehicles back then. It was Tesla versus the others, AC versus DC, basically, and you know the oil barons won out, and so we went with gas for the industrial revolution and Holzman Model 10. So the electrics lost the war, but now they're back, right? Great technology for sure. Cars are a little heavy for sports car guys, but I have reviewed the Rivian, the Tesla, the Mitsubishi i, so many electric cars actually. You should just search Drivin Ivan electric car and you'll see. Even the Cadillac ELR, that was awesome. The Chevy Volt, way back in the day. I show you where it turns from gas to electric. The BMW i3, which is awesome. Here's a Locomobile Type 1 from 1910, and Cadillac 1906 Cadillac M. Moving on to Packard from 1915, 338, and moving on and on and on here. Duesenberg Model J, 1930. Look at this one. Wow, beautiful. Another Duesenberg. Was this one at the Moda Miami? Model J Torpedo Convertible Victoria. Wow. It's for you. Duesenberg, 1934 Model J also. Need to get you inside some of these, I think. Excuse me, sorry. It's packed. It's getting packed, y'all. But I'm still going to show you every car. Don't you worry. That's what I do. I hope you're liking this content. I hope you have liked this video by now. I hope you are commenting below and subscribing. And like I said, if you do like the content, please do buy me a coffee. It would be very helpful. Duesenberg J, 1931. Duesenberg J324, 1932. And look, there's some stuff behind here too, actually. I can't miss any car. I cannot. Gotta show you everything. So up here, we have this very kick-ass truck here. Stout, 1900. I don't know why they're just shoved back here. But I won't ask any questions. I'll just show them all to you. Wow. Graham Rahal. Wow, huh? GT, 911 GT, kick ass. And then this one here, the GTH 40th Anniversary Commission. Yeah. The dealer cars here. And then this one, Carrera. Wow. Looks like a 918. It is a 918. Just all the Porsche you can get. Kind of a contrast after seeing these timeless classics here, right? Very interesting.
Where am I?
Very interesting contrast, but that's what car shows are all about, especially the big ones like this. There is really, literally something for everyone here, and that is just the way it is. Something for everyone. These are the ones that greet you if you come in the main entrance over here. Again, that Duesenberg J, and then this one also a J, but a 324 from 1932. This is what you're greeted with when you enter, and then take you through this class here. I'm sorry, y'all. Let's get through. Rolls Royce from 1932 to 2025. 40, 50. These are pre-war Rolls Royces, of course. Phantom 2. There you go. 1929 Phantom 1, the new Phantom, they call it. Now, starting with this Runge that we have seen before on the channel, this is Tom Cotter's one of one, and this one is a very shiny, stunning car from 1995. It's an R2 Runge, and has some interesting running gear back here. I believe it might be Porsche related, as I remember, but stunning indeed. And yeah, look at that, beautiful. Just highlighting all of these cars. This one looks like it's made out of wood. Would you like it? Would you? Would you enjoy driving it? Would you? I think you would. Wow. Wow. It's the Harman Sprinter from 2008, and it's a stunner, huh? Wow. And moving on, here we have the Alfa Romeo 1947 6C 2500. What a beauty, what a shape, what a car. Stunning, huh? Wow. Beautiful Alfa Romeo grille. And yeah, Tennessee Antique Auto. I know it looks sort of like an Isetta or something, but no, it's a Prevnak prototype from 1959. Looks like an Isetta or a Messerschmitt, but I do have a full driving review of the BMW Isetta. That's worth checking out. Here we are with the Murray from 2018, the Murray sports car they call it. And yeah, who wouldn't want their picture with this one? It's awesome. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Take you around it. Try to show you the interior.
How are you?
Super cool, huh? Very, very cool. Really nice. Love this one. Fitch from 1966. Fitch Phoenix. And then here, styling by Vignale, it looks like. It's the Bill Frick 1967 Special, they call it. And it's pretty nice. Not much unlike an Elvis from back in the day. Maybe some Elvises are styled like this one. A little bit of fins going on there. Stunningly beautiful car. What do you guys think? I love it. Okay, I'm going to take you over here. Try to stay out of my fellow media's way. I'm trying. But we'll start with these beautiful. Oh, you know what? This is like the Horns GT. I think they used to call this or something. Ferrari 412P. And yeah, nice way to start off here, this Ferrari line. Absolutely stunning, huh? This is the way a race car should look, right? Right-hand drive. And there you go, driver's eye perspective. Stretch and give that to you. Beautiful car. Yeah, a stunner, huh? Okay, here we are on down the line of beautiful, beautiful, exquisite Ferraris. 250 GT Berlinetta Tour de France. That's a TDF, Scaglietti, and Pininfarina. And yes, you love it, I love it, we all love it, right? Even has fins on this one. Stunning, stunning, stunning car here by the shade. It's a good place to be standing today. Very, very hot, but nobody's complaining. It's perfect weather for a car show. 1954 Ferrari 500 Mondial, the world car there. And wow, this kid is starring on Drivin Ivan the whole time. That's awesome. You can watch yourself later. Okay. He's everywhere, this kid. He's loving the cars. I like to see that. Reminds me of someone I know when I was young. But I never got to go to these cool car shows, I'll tell you that. 1954 Ferrari 500 Mondial. And this one, of course, the ever popular California Spider Competition, the 250 GT. It was Luigi Canetti that wanted to sell some convertibles to his American clientele, and he said, Enzo, build me some convertibles. And cars like this one were driven by the movie stars, and yeah, they really even helped Ferrari's image even more. So Luigi Canetti, the American distributor, they built all the Dart cars. This is the 250 GT California Spider Competition from 1959. What a stunner. And of course this one is, these are, by the way, the Ferrari competition cars. This is a, I believe this is a car that predecessed, it's like a 1961 Ferrari 250 GT. And this is the one that actually came right before the GTO, inspired the GTO. Prova is what they would put on the plate in Italy when they were testing them. So you see Prova Mo and things like that on the plates. But yeah, this is the car that basically predecessed the Ferrari 250 GTO. The Ferrari 250 GT, and then they made that one after it. What a stunning car. It is this car, by the way, that they were trying to emulate in Ferris Bueller with that kind of fake car. But I take you to Cameron's house in Chicago if you want to see the real location of that. Just search Drivin Ivan in any car. I just reviewed the Ferrari 812 GTS. I call the Ferrari 550 the best used Ferrari. I reviewed the Roma, the 308, and I'm sure I'm forgetting a few, but lots of cool car reviews to search. Toward the Ferrari factory too, so check that out. And yeah, are you digging these Ferraris as much as I am? I hope you are. I know I am. Incredible. Okay, here we are, 1952 MGA, and Yes, yes, yes. This is actually shown by a friend of mine, the MGB from 1966. Yes, yes, yes. It is stunning, and these are all MG. I think they're, here's the class. The technical class is called Automobile Racing Club of Florida. I think these are all Sterling winners. There he is. This is the man whose beautiful MGB factory V8 I reviewed.
How you doing?
How you doing, man? People loving your car or what?
Whole world, yeah. No, it's a good car. Won
Awesome.
class at Sebring in '66, and
Wow,
happy to be able to bring it out to Amelia and
that
show
is
it off to everyone.
so awesome. Right-hand drive. Is it quick?
It's got a rowdy cam in it. It's got some bark to it.
Wow.
So,
And for a car of this age, it kind of feels special, doesn't
yeah,
it?
oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, it won its class at Sebring in '66. It beat out a Porsche 911. So
Awesome. Yeah, watch my review of his MGB GT factory V8. That's an incredible car, really.
It is.
Right-hand drive
Yeah.
also. Well, best of luck today as a judge.
It's been judged. We'll wait to see if we got anything, but it's a tough class.
Yeah, it is. It is a tough class, tough competition. Beautiful MGA there. I also review an MGA, but yes. All right, there you go. Watch it all later on Drivin Ivan. I'll talk to you later. I'll see your dad hopefully too. He's here, right? I hear he's here. Look at this one. Okay, onward we go. Lola, man. By the way, if you want to know which car is the Ford GT40 is based on, they asked for bids from Lotus and Cooper, I think, and Lola. They went with the Lola Mark 3, Mark 6, and that's the car that became the GT40, actually. Lotus did not get the bid, but they instead built the Europa with that car. That's why it's like 40 inches off the ground. But this is the Lola T70 Mark 3B from 1969. How cool is that? Yeah, it is a tough class to be judged in. Wow, look at this gull wing Mercedes-Benz. I mean, you know, 300 SL from 1954. All racy with protective tape across it. Tartan interior. Wow. It is nice to see gull wings with the doors down every once in a while, because you just don't normally see them that way, and it's nice. Wow. Some cars just make me say, wow. I love white. I love blue, white and blue, like my BMW 635 CSI, and my Austin Healey Sprite is a blue and white also. Arno Bristol from 1955. Man, did they know how to build beautiful cars then, or what? The answer is yes. Yes, they did. They did know how to build beautiful cars, and this is one of them. All American. Look at this Shelby racing beast right here. I'll tell you specifically what it is. It is a 1966 Shelby, and it's a beast. Ooh, Porsche 906, 904. Let's see. I always speak too soon. 904 Porsche from 1964. These were beating much bigger cars like the Shelbys. Look at the size comparison. Okay, look how much smaller this Porsche is than this Shelby. It's crazy, and these Porsches were really keeping up with them. So yeah, that is the cool class. A lot of cool cars down the row here that I'll show you. Like I said, this is the area where I get the most excited with these cars right here. The Porsche 904. By the way, another Arno Bristol right here, and this is the post-war race car class. And you also have, speaking of Lola, the ones who actually built the Ford GT40, or that was the car they chose. This is also a Lola racing car, and it is a 1975 T360. How about that? Huh. And then on down here, we go to another Porsche 910, maybe. What is this one? Porsche 908. Close enough. Two off. 908, and it's from 1968, and it's awesome. Look at the arrow back there. Signed by the drivers. Did anybody make these out? Maybe Dave Redman? I don't know. Beautiful Porsche 911 here. And it's a 67 911S lightweight. I review a similar car, not a racing version, but 911E. Check that one out, beautiful car. Look at this one. Fab car, 1984, 944 turbo GTR, 2.5 liter. And then of course this one, excuse me, the Porsche 917K from 1969. And is this one the one owned previously by Steve McQueen and Jerry Seinfeld? You know, the story is, I actually got the full story, and I was there at Mecum Kissimmee when this one sold, and really, they said it sold for like 26 million, but I think actually Jerry Seinfeld and Mecum made a deal, and Mecum now owns this car, I'm 95% sure. So that's what's going on with it. Bow car from 1960, the XP5. Wow. Another wow car. Just makes you say wow, right? This one here, the MG EX186. Not exactly sure what I'm looking at, but it is. I know I'm looking at something very cool. It's like a twin cam engine there. I don't know what's going on.
See the woman with the straw hat on?
Yeah?
Ask her.
Ah, she knows, huh?
She owns it.
Yeah, there you go.
It's cool. I love it.
It's cool. So it's a 1958 EX186 MG, and it is pretty cool, pretty rare. What sort of engine is in it, ma'am?
It's a 1600 dual overhead twin cam engine.
Yeah, it looks like a Lotus or an Alpha a little bit. I mean, they're a little different angle, but it's beautiful. Thanks for bringing it. Amazing.
There's only one of these ever made.
That's awesome. Yeah. And you're seeing it on Drivin Ivan. Watch it later. Yes, on YouTube. I show every car. I'm already tired. But yeah, we have 1970 Porsche 911. Man, they were pretty back then. They're pretty now too. I love them all. I have a 996 and a Targa, actually 82 Targa. But yeah, there's a reason why these are going up in value so much, have gone up in value. They're wonderful to drive. It's just like driving a go-kart. The rear engine and the very light steering up front. I like to say, not only can tell you ran over a coin, but you can also tell whether it was a nickel, dime, or quarter. This, of course, 959 Porsche, and it's SC from 1992. Super cool. The show or display exemption, of course, the famous story with Bill Gates. Bill Clinton helped Bill Gates get his into the country, but he had to pay a fine every day for a while. This one is the 2005 Porsche Carrera GT SC. Beautiful, huh? I'll swing you around and show you the interior. I'll show you the interior of the other one as well, because I have to. And the engine, right? You want to see inside the 959, don't you? Of course you do. Adjustable suspension there, and yeah, look at the finish. Oh, it smells beautifully. It smells so nice. Again, this is something you can't tell from these videos is the smell, you know? And they're just they smell great if they've been recently restored, and that 959 is just amazing. Magic Fix, Le Coiffant qui ne grâce pas. Tour de France automobile, 1969.
Everybody to an action-packed morning here at the 2026 Amelia Concours De Lemons. I'm Justin Bell, your host for today, and I'm
Derek Bell's son, of course, Justin Bell.
As we kick off today's proceedings, it's all about
race driver, correspondent, and all around nice British car guy.
Today's highlights kick off with the 31st Amelia Concours De Lemons from 9:30 to 4 p.m. this afternoon, showcasing over 250 iconic vehicles on the fairway.
Carrera GT.
Get an early preview of the Broad Arrow auction.
Yes, this is the one.
To 10:30 a.m.
The infamous Carrera GT 10-cylinder engine. Beautiful interior in this one, huh?
Dive into 80s and 90s vibes at Bradford from 9 to 1 o'clock. And don't miss the hack just inside
Burr Vallon special from 1958.
Amelia Concours De Lemons gear, and of course some much needed souvenirs. Anyway, in 5 minutes, join Bill, Rothamo, and I over on the main stage.
It's like an AC. Not sure. It's a Seata 300 BC. Saw one of these on the track back in the 90s. In fact, I have footage on my channel. This one, a Brian Brand Crosley SPL. I had a Crosley at one point. Famous radio maker, made cars. I guess maybe they made this sporty thing out of one of those. Those were in the late 40s, early 50s. This is a 1963, but look at these. Wow, Lola. This is one of the prettiest cars, huh? The Lola Mark I from 1960. Wow, wow, wow. Stunning, stunning, stunning. Dana Motor Company T6, 1962. Awesome. Well, well, well. Nardi Crosley, another interesting combination. Nardi 750. Nardi Denise. Wow, look at that next one. That's stunning too. Heiser. Wow, look at this one. Whew, what a stunner. That is a good looking car right there. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Steering all the way back here. Wow. It's a bit of a bird cage in there, isn't it? The Ferret G Modified. That's one of the coolest things I've seen lately. I guess I'll let you read all about it right here. Press pause and you can read the whole story. Look at this beautiful Maserati here. 1955 A6 GC 53. Stunning. Absolutely beautiful, beautiful, beautiful Maserati here. I love Maseratis. 26 more years of racing history than Ferrari. And yeah. Stunning. Stunning. That's the crest from Bologna. Statue of Neptune. One of the brothers was a graphic designer. This little Mercedes, it's a 190 SLR, huh? Don't see one of these every day, do you? Sorry about that, sir. Stunning car, 1955. A lot of rare stuff out here today, huh? Yes, yes, yes. 1957, 356A, 1500. Allied, not an Allard, an Allied Swallow, 1953. Who knew?
It's not aerodynamic enough.
MG engine too, how about that? Another Porsche 356. 1600. It got a ribbon. AM radio there. Jaguar XK140 from 1955. Yeah, it was good for 140 miles an hour. It sure was. Very quick. Very, very, very quick. Bentley. Wow, wow, wow. Wow, wow, wow. Yeah, Bentley, by the way, it's a Bentley Special from 1952. Ferrari GT250 Cabriolet from 1960. Just, wow. Cars were just so beautiful in this era. Absolutely. Chopard, 1952, from the Mille Miglia. It's an Alfa Romeo 1900C. You see that beautiful Alpha twin cam. Not too dissimilar from my GTV GTC clone. from 1973, actually. Beautiful Alpha twin cam. Of course, Jeremy Clarkson says if you consider yourself to be a sports car enthusiast and haven't owned or don't own an Alpha, you're wrong. This is a beautiful Lotus Europa, the one they built to be the GT40, 40 inches off the ground. This is a later twin cam. The earlier S1s and S2s would come down to about here and go straight across. People complained about the rearward vision, and so they opened them up. And I like the design of the early ones, honestly. But the twin cams were, of course, faster. Very familiar interior to me. There you go. That's your driver's eye view. Great cars. And then a Porsche 914. I actually compare mine. My two cars too. I have a video where I compare the Porsche 914 to the Lotus Europa. Very cool. 1970 Porsche 914. And mine is called the Superbird. This is a Maserati Ghibli. And it's cool. 1970. Absolutely a stunning car. And this one's an automatic too. Super, super cool, huh? Stunning, 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 stunning car. I'm not sure if they're giving this Maserati Ghibli an award, but it sure does deserve one in Drivin Ivan's eyes, that's for sure. Alrighty, here's a SL Pagoda, and there's an Alpha Junior Zagato, I think they call it, a beautiful car. This is a rare color, manual transmission. It's ticking all the boxes here. It's a 1970 Mercedes-Benz. They made these for another year, and then they switched to the Der Panzerwagen SLs. But yes, this Alpha here, totally beautiful, Junior Zagato. Love it, love it, love it. Just, oh man, so good. From 1970. This Porsche Carrera, wow, 1989, you would say? Tough to tell. Can't even see. Yeah, this is an early, like it looks like an RS car. 69 Porsche 911. They had the T, E, and the S back then. And this one's got the, I can't quite tell. They look a little bigger than normal, those seats, but it's a 2.8. And it's got the ducktail spoiler, RSR, super rare spec. Very valuable. And then look, an Opel GT. They call this the baby Corvette for obvious reasons, I think, right? Can you tell? The baby Corvette.
I know enough to know how rare and hard it is to build this car back from this spec.
Okay, European post-war sports 3. E-Type. Again, Enzo Ferrari called that the most beautiful car in the world. How could you argue with him? 356C Cabriolet 65. And it's a police version. Lancia Fulvia, I just drove a rally spec of this yesterday. Amazing cars. 1966 Lancia Fulvia. Beautiful cars with a V4 engine. Ferrari Dino V6. This is the Berlinetta. And it's kind of stunning, actually. It's got the flares. And does it have the chairs? Flares, but no chairs. Doesn't have the Daytona seats, but it's got the H-gate shifter. That's your Dino design Ferrari engine. And these, of course, would not have had Ferrari emblems on them. Some dealers put them on to try to sell the cars later, but that's just what happened. They weren't selling too well without a Ferrari emblem at first. But that soon changed. Another 356 Porsche C. Beautiful car here. Lamborghini. I'll call this a 400. I believe it's a 400 GT. And it is basically the second production Lamborghini available. Super cool. And this one, Ferrari 330, I believe. But look at this. Built because Ferruccio Lamborghini had a feud with Ferrari. And again, I have a whole video on the feuds with Ferrari. This one is a stunning Ferrari though too, huh? 365, not a 330, 365 GTC. Sorry about that. Notice the dual oil coolers. Oil filters. Wow. Look at this. And onward we go to European Post Sports 3. Still, this has got to be my favorite class here. Just stunning cars. Maserati 3500 GT. Yes, sir. Maserati,
muscle cars, which are
Sebring.
European cars with American engines. I see the Corvette L88 class, and we were talking earlier, there's over 5,000 horsepower amongst the cars that are in that group. Cars that have never been assembled together before. since they were probably built, some of them which are Mustangs.
300 SL here and 300 SL here, which are
rent-a-car Shelby in 1969. I never knew that. So you can teach an old dog new tricks. American classics, American limited production cars of the 40s and 50s. Behind me, we've got 4 classes of
250
European
GT.
sports cars.
Series 2, European post-war touring. Yes, yes, yes. Skipping around here because I wanted to see all sides of these Maseratis. Beautiful, all the way from Michigan, this one.
That's
wow.
why he does
Stunning,
what he
huh?
does. That's what I do. And he's got
Beautiful.
a very big mind here. I think we're getting ready, ladies and gentlemen. We're seconds away from being able to start the proceedings. But when you say all that, how on earth are they going to arrive at the best of show? I mean, I don't know.
As I said earlier, I'm glad I'm not judging today, which I have on occasion have the opportunity to do. There are classes here of 8 and 9 cars where all 8 could be a winner.
Aston
And
Martin.
that's what the objective here is, to elevate,
Zagato.
make it more difficult for the judges.
DB4
make it for
GT,
you to
wow.
see these great
Stunning, huh?
cars that you would not otherwise get to see together.
300
And I would
SL.
like to
Roadster.
a shout out to all the class curators for the job they did
1960.
putting
Wow,
the
this
classes
one is
together. Really,
wow,
really,
250.
really fine job. If you don't,
Lusso.
please, round of applause
GT
for our class
Lusso.
curators.
GTL they call it nowadays, but it's a Lusso. Luxury, that means. What a stunning color there. Wow, wow, wow. Wow, 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 wow.
She always says, don't forget, this is a competition. And I remember saying to Jay Leno one time,
Whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets almost bursting that our flag was still. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of and the hope of the
It's just incredible. Wow, I still have chills listening to that. Absolutely incredible.
They're just welcoming everyone. Fiat Jolie here. But yeah, I've taken you through a lot of the field. Do hit that like button and subscribe and buy me a coffee if you like the content. Here we go with the rest. It's a great parking area at the Ritz-Carlton Amelia Island. Ferrari's lining the walkway here, Pure saying Roma Raras. And there's the Gordon Morty again. Yeah. You'll see it all on Drivin Ivan, you know you will. And again, I have a video of this car at speed elsewhere on YouTube, so check that out. But I'll show you the gull wing too over here, why not? It is very crowded today. And you know what? It's really nice to see. Look at that XB7. It's really nice to see that Lotus is out here in full force with the Amira, Tomato. That's the race line, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Yes. The race line. We'll let it slither on by here. Racing line. See them in all colors. Purple's looking good here. But yeah, they're letting people drive them today, and that is great. Manufacturer's tags on these. Nice to see the dealers out here. Polestar's here too. Search Drivin Ivan Polestar and you will see my review of the Polestar 2, I believe it was. But it's just nice to see the manufacturers out here letting you drive their cars and SUVs, and there you go. BMW's out here in full force. That's good to see, right? I'll probably show you Radwood later. There's a Radwood show. And the show's all weekend. You should definitely watch my Concours De Lemons yesterday. I got some cool reviews coming from that content. A car you've never seen before, trust me. Revology. Wow. Pretty cool, huh? Oh yeah. Just wow, huh? I don't think you mind if we walk by these again, do you? No, I don't think you do. Making sure I show you every single car out here. That's the challenge. That's what I do. And yeah, 1900 CSS Ghia Special Alfa Romeo. Wow. Read all about it here, right? 64 Alpha Ghia. Man, they made them pretty back then, don't they? Ford French. Wow, excuse me. Sorry. Call it the Comet. BMW 507, of course. Yes, Elvis Presley had actually two of these. Little known is the fact that this is a 58 507. Z8, of course, is based on that one, which I reviewed. The Z1 too, but little known fact, Elvis had one of these, but he didn't like to drive stick. So he had a white and a red one, and he traded it in because he wanted the automatic. Absolutely true story. And so there you go. Those are the days when he was stationed in Germany for the military. Of course, he was the #1 star back then. Aston DB5, think James Bond, and you are correct. Beautiful color on this one. No oil slicks and things behind this one. This one participated in the road tour. You see this Superleggera, that means super light in Italian. So it's a 1964 Aston Martin DB5. Then onward we go to another Aston here. And I do have a few reviews like the Lagonda out there. This is the DB24 from 1958. Blue and red and beautiful, I might say. Even rear seats in this one. Right-hand drive, cool little radio there. Yeah. Delahaye. People like Bill Marriott have Delahaye's in their collection. Some of the finest collections in the world. These cars are stunning. Art Deco, teardrop design. This is what you want. Delahaye. 135M from 1949. It didn't get much more sleek and sophisticated than this did it. What does it say on there? Henri Chiron and Carrozzerie. That's of course the car builder. So Henri Chiron is the builder, and yeah, absolutely stunning. Another Delahaye here from 1950. Another 135M. This one with the hood down so you can see it. Mercedes-Benz gull wing, of course, 300 SL with the luggage in the back, and of course this beautiful, beautiful Ferrari 250 Pininfarina Cabriolet. And yes, it was Luigi Chinetti who brought these over as a request to Enzo Ferrari to sell these great cars to the American car buyer. IMSA race cars here. I don't think I showed you those, did I? Nah, so I'll show you all these now. IMSA Viper, and this is from 2009, the GTSR. 1981 Ford Mustang. Fox body under there somewhere, right? Finally got to review a Fox body. Let's check that out elsewhere. Just search Drivin Ivan in any car. Porsche 993 RSR. Momo, Barago, diecast people, yes. Alba from 1984. ARS 001 IMSA GTP prototype. This one, you know what this is, right? 3rd gen Corvette C3, 1968. Wow. Cool. Beverly Hills Porsche Audi brake supply, 911E from 1969. And then another Chevrolet Corvette, this one. Very racy. Goodyear from 1978. That's cool. Show it to you a little bit from the side. Let's see if I can do that. That engine. Stunning. Wow. Mike Brockman and John Greenwood here. Woo. That's pretty cool. That rear angle is good. Look at this. Super light racing Jaguar. I actually review a super light, a clone of the 11th of 12 super lights. They're actually all destroyed, so they're all copies now. But really cool to drive.
Oh, that's beautiful.
And again, Enzo called the E-Type the most beautiful car in the world.
Isn't that beautiful?
But it is a 1962 Jaguar E-Type. Wow. I think this class is called podiums. So these things won. Gary Wright, Ralph Meany, Bill Bean, drivers. This is a Porsche 911 from 1966. Yeah, looks good. Totally racy, race ready, and trophies to boot. Look at that. Brumos from Pompano Beach. You, of course, have the museum. It's a 911 from 1965. That's the first year, by the way, of the 911. And Peter Gregg and Wilbur Pickett.
Well, you probably get every year you're getting invited back. So.
Wow.
They changed the name though.
Delaran battery tender. Let's see what year this one happens to be. 2011 997 Cup. Wow. Riley and Scott Mark III from 95. Robert Graham Ferrari 2011 458 Italia GT2. Wow, look at this one.
there as a guide.
I believe we have an Oscar. The Maserati brothers sold the company and they started Oscar, and so this is a 1954 MT4. How about that? True automotive history for you here. Collier collection. They got some great cars at Revs Institute. I'll tell you, you definitely want to go check it out. And this one, Ferrari. There's Vince. Robert Graham driven. It's like 458 Italia. Here we go. Grand Trofeo. Scuderia Cameron Glickenhaus. Jim Glickenhaus, of course. I have an interview with him recently in front of his car that he produced at the Miami Concours. That's worth watching. Bruce McLaren. This car is very famous. Wow, what a stunning car to see here. I am thrilled to see this one. 1969 M8B Can-Am Racer. This is one of those iconic cars, isn't it? Totally cool, right? Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Another McLaren. This one from, kind of looks like a Chaparral too. This one from 1966, the M1B. Is that beautiful or what? Porsche Audi 91710 from 1972. Not as shapely, I'd say, as a 917K, but still beautiful nonetheless. This one is Shelby King Cobra from 1967. Wow. Ooh, that's cool. Kendall GT1. Gary Wilson, look at that. The Sting GW1 from 1974. That's a huge car, by the way. Look how much bigger it is than the other ones. Wow. Ford GT40. Loving this one right here. From 1966, the GT40. Lovely. Second gen Corvette here from 1963. So that means it's going to have the famous, there's third gen. Watch my review of the C3 Corvette. I had one, love that car. Yeah, split window. This is the one. This is the one you want. Only in 1963. And then the C3 here. Walk through here. Excuse me. This one, 4-speed manual, 454 from 1970.
Rush Hour movie.
This body shape lasted until 1977, and then they went with the round glass back there for better access to the hatch area, basically. That's the story there, but very nice, huh? Corvette convertible from 1969. Nash, 1953, the Healy Le Mans. How about that? Wow. Dual jet fire. How about that? You know you like it. You have to like it. Another split window 63 back here. See in a different color. Beautiful. Corvette Stingray. Fuel injection. White walls there. Little trimmy, skinny white wall. That's cool. Boss 429 Mustang. Not one, but two actually. 69. And very early, 1953, first year Corvette. You can see here the covers on the headlights. And this was it, the first year Corvette, white with red. And that's, I think, the only color you get it, the blue flame. Very historic, very cool. And yeah, just really, really beautiful timepiece right there. That's the way they looked back then. Beautiful. We're doing some fashion shoots around here. Around the Ferrari F40 here. These are the production-built turbos. Is that what they're calling them? And look, you can search Drivin Ivan and Lancia Delta Integrale, and I show you what it's like to drive this beautiful car. This is an Evo, I believe, 1994. Yeah, they started in 1988, and they were the 8-valve, then they went to the 16-valve, the Evo 1s and the Evo 2s. Grand National here. There is actually another Lancia Delta Integrale. We'll get you around to that one. The first turbo 3.8 liter engine was debuted as a pace car at the 76 Indy 500. How about that? Turbo, BMW 2002. This is a stunning car, I would say. Very nice. I review a 2002 from Alpina, so check that one out for full driving review. Lots of documentation on this one. Yeah, there you go. Beautiful 2002. And if you want to know what it's like to drive the Renault R5 Turbo, just search Drivin Ivan Renault R5 Turbo, and I tell you, it's crazy. Engine's right in the middle there. Takes about 15 minutes just to get to the engine for the mechanic, so it's pretty cool. But yeah, more rally cars here. The Lancia Delta Integrale in Martini livery. Yeah, again, great car, great review I have there. I think it's underwatched, honestly, so I think you should watch my video there, the Lancia Delta Integrale. This is the Evolution 1922. I mean, did I just say 22? 1992. It's been something. It's hot out here, I'll tell you. But yeah, showing you every car as your car buddy. And the F40, yeah. Now, featured this year is Dario Franchetti, and these are his cars. Absolutely his cars. The Dallara DW2 from 2012. This one here, the Dallara from 2005, IR5, right? Another Target car here. The Dallara IR6 from 2006. And finally down here, there's a couple more up top, but finally down here we have the McLaren MP410 from 1995. All right, let's get on up the hill here. Wow. As we show you this Acura ARX01A from 2007 and Klein Tools Big Gulp 711. This is the Dallara IR02 IndyCar from 2002. So there you go, here at the pond. We've come a long way, still a little to go. Look at all the people, wow. Ford Racing, I imagine, showing you the GTDs. I haven't really looked, but I'm imagining. Yeah, the GTD. And they're looking bold and bad, aren't they? I have a video of those elsewhere on YouTube. I don't know if I've posted that one yet, but I have one at speed to show you. Chevy 1969 Corvette. Wow, beautiful paint job on this one. Look at this engine. 69 Stars and Stripes, number 49, functional L88 engine, standing on its own. Yes, sir. Wow. Lifesaver radials. Manual. Stunning, huh? Doug Bergen's L88, number 1 USA. Chevrolet 1968 Corvette. This one looks awesome. Electro Sonic Radio, Huntington Park. Harryman Chevrolet 1967.
You are dressed so perfectly for this event. I just want to compliment you. You're both perfect. You're happy.
People admiring the fashion of the day. Chevrolet Corvette L88. And yeah. There you go. Wow, 67 L88 here. So many Corvettes lined up here. Absolutely cool stuff. Look at all these. Incredible, huh? All right, here we go. Down the line, 1966. And this is going to be about 1969. There we go. Convertible. Show you these two contrasting cars. The T-tops here. Removable. Dual T-tops. And then you have the full convertibles. Manual in this one. Very cool. This one seems to be stripped of its fiberglass body shell, so that's kind of neat. 1968. See if I can somehow squeeze in here and show you this thing. Wow, look at that. If you want to know what your Corvette looks deep down, this is it, right? That is cool how they have it all exposed. Nice. Nice to see something different. And here, C2, exposed, stripped down, and yeah, that is pretty darn cool. Let's see what they're trying to show you here. There you go, press pause and you'll see that, but that's pretty cool, huh? I say so. Look at that. Yeah. And another engine right there for you. Ferrari over there, Michelin Man over here, and look at that. Nice cars for the manufacturers selling their wares, I tell you. Okay, back to this beautiful Maserati Ghibli. Most Maseratis are named after wins. And again, 26 more years of racing history with this Maserati. Just want to show you a little bit of this car and tell you that it has been a joy bringing this car show to you. I hope you have enjoyed it. And hopefully I will be giving you a full driving review of this one pretty soon. But before then, I am going to say goodbye to you in the comfort of this beautiful Maserati Ghibli. Thank you so much for watching. I really enjoy bringing these car shows to you as your car buddy walking around. I just covered Moto Miami, the Cavallino Classic at the Boca Raton, car shows from, like I mentioned before, Long Beach, all sorts of beaches in LA, Manhattan Beach, just car shows all over, Radnor Hunt, Pittsburgh Vintage Grand Prix, of course the Amelia throughout the years, now called the Amelia, used to be the Amelia Island Concours. Now Haggerty runs it, does a beautiful job, and just so happy to be sharing these great cars with you. I do hope you'll watch all of my car videos, my music videos like Free Your Mind, which has some of my car collection, some of my guitar collection in it as well. And I do review guitars as well. I play lots of songs on all the instruments actually. Maggie May, Hotel California, Purple Haze, and I try to be true to the original recordings on many of those. Also play mandolin on Losing My Religion, a bunch of REM songs, Laughing, Radio Free Europe. Original songs of mine, as I mentioned, Free Your Mind, Taken, Every Day on the Beach is a good one, I'll Never Tell, which features my Fiat Barchetta in it. And what else? Down, 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 Past Relations, You and Me, all original videos that I've shot throughout the years. What else do we have? Disc golf videos. I play a lot of disc golf and teach how to play. And I hope you watch all those videos. Search Drivin Ivan in any car. Do hit that like button for me and subscribe if you watch regularly. It really does help me out with the algorithm. And yes, buy me a coffee if you like the content, link below. And link below to lots of car videos as well and other interesting videos like the Beatles in London and Liverpool, where I see a real Beatle, U2 in Dublin, and also videos like Jimi Hendrix's life and death and lady friends in London, Jim Morrison's life in Paris, his life and death in Paris, Jim Morrison's life in Alexandria, Virginia, as well as Banksy's art in Bristol. That's a pretty cool video too, if you don't mind me saying. I'm a little biased, but anyway, there you have it. Thank you so much. From the 2026 Amelia, the Amelia, I am Drivin Ivan.